I don't think we've had one like that all year. I think everything just fell into place for us. The bounce of the ball went our way. We held on to those passes that we needed to, and yeah, it's really pleasing to get that win and advance to the next week of the playoffs.
Yeah, no, really happy. Obviously they beat us a couple of weeks ago. We started a bit better tonight, get the first try, and just went from there. I thought that our forwards were great. That sort of set the platform. The big boys up the middle, and we can play off the back of that. I think when they're doing that, then we can compete with the best teams. We improved last week, and I think we got better this week, and we need to get better again the further we go in the playoffs.
After what happened 2 weeks ago down here against Hull KR, it was not expected at all. We expected a tough game, which we did get, but what we practiced all week came off, and it's probably one of our better performances this year.
How much of a mental barrier was that result you mentioned there a few weeks ago when Hull KR came over and beat you guys? Yeah,
obviously it's played on our minds a lot, and we're very disappointed after what happened, myself included. It wasn't one of my better games all year, so to come back and put a score on and a performance like that at this time, going into the big game next week, it's really pleasing for our boys.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's our last month of football. It's been a little bit up and down, so it's good to just the way we defended to keep it to 6 points. That's if you want to get far in the playoffs, you need to defend well. So that was probably the biggest positive, I think.
We were on fire, and we had some guys just doing things maybe they haven't done all year. And Hull KR have been on a fantastic run. I think they've won 8 out of their last 9, and maybe it's just caught up with them that they came here 2 weeks ago, they had to travel again, and maybe it was just a bridge too far for them. But fantastic for our guys. Everyone's over the moon, and we'll see what happens next week.
How confident were you guys coming into this game and the playoffs in general?
Yeah, we're a confident team. I think that's the way we play. It's the brand of footy that we play. We like to throw the ball around a little bit, and I think you need to be a confident team to do that. So we think if we're on any day, we can compete with anyone, and that's all you can ask.
Well, no more than most. How far can this Catalan side go? Can they get to Old Trafford? Can they win this competition?
Look, I'm not sure. It's my first semi-final, so I wasn't sure what we're going to get today. For a lot of these guys, it's their first Super League semi-final, so I'm not sure where we're at. I'm not sure, what to expect next week. Again, we've got to keep preparing and keep improving. I think, we've done that again tonight. We've passed another test. What that means, I'm not sure, but we've got a game next week to focus on.
From the first minute to the last, it was a case of foot on the gas and never look back. I guess you want more of the same next week, whoever it is you end up playing.
Yeah, I think our forwards have to be, they have to be congratulated. They were powerful. I'd say the word that they were very powerful tonight. I think that laid the platform for all the other guys to get their work done.
I've enjoyed every minute of my time here, probably except for the last 80. There's a lot of upset lads in there. But we've all got to move on with our careers now, and we can't forget about it. But it's still going to hurt. But there's nothing we can do about it now.
No, pretty empty at the moment. I think we saved our worst game of the season for tonight. Played some poor games this year. Played some good ones, but it would have been nice to have put our best foot forward tonight, but not to be. Pay credit to the Catalans. I thought they played with great speed and aggression, especially around the ruck. It could have been different, possibly ifs, buts, maybes, but it wasn't. The best team won. It's disappointing from our point of view that if we would have come here and put our best foot forward and get beat, not any easier to accept or swallow. But you walk away and you're not always searching for answers. But tough day at the office for us today.
Of course, tonight, marks the curtain coming down on your career at Hull KR and several players too. It's a fair old change the club's going to go through during this off-season, isn't it? It
is, but I think everyone can be proud of the part that they've played in Hull KR history. The club's made the playoffs for the last 3 years in a row. I think it's in a good space at the moment. If the right things happen, possibly can go on to bigger and better things. Only time will tell. But I don't think we could have driven the club to any further to the start line, so to speak. Been a wonderful journey for me personally. I've really enjoyed my time coaching here. Really grown up as a coach here. And I have wonderful fond memories. Not tonight. Tonight's not a good memory. It's an awful feeling, to be beaten in the style that we were beaten in. But I look back with real positive memories of the place, and I'm very thankful to have held the position of head coach at wonderful club like Hull KR for so long.
Also, there's a lot of, I think, senior players you could call it who are leaving, and there's some great young kids here, and I think the future's bright for Hull KR. If they can keep them on track and if they can carry on progressing the way they have, then I'm sure quite a few of them will go on to international honours in the next few years.
Personally, what's your feelings about moving on at the moment? A little bit nervous, excited? What?
I'm sad to be leaving. Obviously, I've had eight great years in the city of Hull. I'd like to thank everyone for the support that they've given me on both sides of the city. But yeah, I'm very excited as well about starting a new venture. It's a new challenge for myself. It's a new challenge for Widnes, and I look forward to getting back into pre-season. Probably have a few weeks off and then get back into it. But yeah, very excited by what's going on there, and very excited to start next year.